Now just imagine if it had been a Republican.
Wazangalang!
And salutations, my lovely little lunatic. It's me, your friendly internet psychopath. It's Saturday here today with my co-host, Bob.
Hello!
And today, on the ENSane Report, we're going to be talking about 2 incidents where Democrats seem to be getting off scot-clean after doing horrible, horrible things.
Like what?
Like ending the life of people that, honestly, there's no real reason to do so.
Except personal gain and them being crazy.
Exactly. But before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe and follow us for more insane news. Also follow us on Locals,
Rumble,
Minds,
Bastion.
and, Getter, Twitter. Don't use them a whole lot, but, Anywho, it's really funny how I'll constantly hear how Republicans are the extremists and all the crazy, horrible things the Republicans are doing.
Just like when DeSantis sent those illegal immigrants to Martha's Vineyard.
And now he's being sued over it.
Wait, really?
Yes, a bunch of people came in and told the immigrants, yeah, we know you're not supposed to be here, but DeSantis, he did horrible things to you. And of course, these illegal immigrants are probably like, hey, free stuff, why not? But anywho, let's get into the main thing that's going on. And here we go.
Oh, I know this one.
Well, this is just one of them.
Oh, God.
Well, let's just go anyways. From the Daily Mail, Democrat hit-and-run driver who fatally plowed into Republican teen after political argument is not under house arrest or curfew after posting $50,000 bail.
Wait. Seriously.
Seriously, but let's actually go back. I just wanted to throw that out because that shows just how crazy. Like, imagine if it had been a Republican.
Oh, he'd be in prison for the rest of time.
He would be, just kind of how, like, the Jan 6 people, some of those people, they're still in solitary confinement.
That's terrifying.
It is. But let's just jump back all the way to the beginning. So, North Dakota cops slapped down road rage drivers claim that the 18-year-old that he ran over and killed was a Republican extremist who had a political row with him and saying there's no evidence.
Wow, this really does look bad.
Especially after we just read the other headline. Shannon Brand, 41, from North Dakota, allegedly admitted to fatally striking 18-year-old Kaylor Ellingson. We'll go with that. Following a political argument, Brand told the cops that Ellington was part of a Republican extremist group. He has been released from jail on bond amid Republican condemnation, which, once again, imagine if it was a Republican.
They'd be calling for his head.
Police say they have uncovered no evidence to support the claim that Ellingson was part of an extremist group and that the murder was politically motivated. Now, I can't remember if they found it already, but apparently this douchebaggery here was way over the limit.
So he was intoxicated, ran down an 18-year-old kid, a young man, and just let out.
Yep, just let out. But let's continue on. Because, of course, everyone is starting to think, oh, well, this actually probably was like, remember when Biden was sitting there in that red background of V for Vendetta where he just kept saying, MAGA Republicans, they're going to destroy us all.
Yep.
That's pretty much what everyone believes kind of got this nut job to where he was, because a Republican extremist group, this 18-year-old is going to kill me. I better run him over with my car.
Which is kind of funny because wasn't it during the good old peaceful riots that Democrats were going up to Republicans' cars and trying to shoot them?
Exactly. But this man's so crazy. This 41-year-old adult thought this 18-year-old kid was going to destroy him. Continuing on, Biden is inflaming his supporters to violence and has blood on his hands. Yes, he does. GOP tears into president's rhetoric after a driver killed a teen because he believed him. He believed he was a Republican. And say if the Democrat was mowed down, there would be nonstop coverage, which is true. Once again, continues on. Brand told cops that he was part of an extremist group. He was released. Paul led outrage from GOP as Biden's rhetoric against his opponents. It comes after the president's soul of the nation speech in Philadelphia. Yeah, the whole MAGA Republicans, they will destroy our democracy. They are the greatest threat to our democracy. He called Donald Trump and his reporters a threat to democracy. White House said in a statement that Biden does not endorse political violence, but they're going to destroy our democracy if you don't do anything. So, continuing on. Once again, 41 temporarily walking free after fatally plowed his SUV into a Republican teenager after an alleged political argument. Once again, this is all the kid also called his mom in fear because he thought this guy was going to come after him.
And he did.
And the guy hit the kid, killed the kid, left, and was drunk the whole time.
So hit and run while under intoxication.
Exactly! And yet only a $50,000 bail.
What about Rittenhouse?
Yeah, where he actually defended himself against crazy people.
No, he had to spend 2 months, I think, in jail.
Yup, not this douchebag. Posted $50,000 bail. Days later, it is free to roam around the state while remaining sober and staying away from the victim's family. Yeah, I better hope so. But yeah, once again, leaving the state, drinking alcohol, da-da-da-da-da. But yeah, no evidence to prove that this is the kid, by the way. Yes, this Republican extremist was going to kill the poor man. Oh, no! Yeah, it's a terrible tragedy for the family, but at this time, there's no evidence to corroborate Brandt's statement that, oh, no, they're going to come attack me. Oh, God, ah. Well, wait, here it is. Documents show that Brandt was arrested at his home after he admitted to hitting Ellington while driving under the influence. A breathalyzer test showed his alcohol level above the legal limit of 0.8. Does it say how much it actually was? Because if I remember correctly, it was a lot more than it should have been.
Yeah, well, same point in time. He was drunk, and he killed a man, and he's out days later.
But yes, as we can see now, as they said, imagine if this had been a Republican. But we also have one more story which would have gotten nonstop coverage news if it had also been a Republican. Continue on. I've certainly made mistakes. Democratic official charged with murdering a reporter who exposed his affair refuses to deny committing it in jailhouse interview and says he lives his life doing good for others.
So he was running for office somewhere, and a reporter came out and found and basically ruined his chances.
Exactly.
And now that reporter is dead.
Exactly.
And this guy's believed to be it?
Yep. Because he's actually in prison now.
Oh.
Well, once again, we must wait for all evidence to be shown, but the fact that he's been accused and he's now in prison for it, and there was DNA evidence and all.
Well, okay. But once again, if this had been a Republican, immediate uproar.
Yeah, oh no, all day, all night, Republicans. Oh no, the MAGA Donald Trump saying thing is just causing Republicans to go out and kill reporters.
Yeah, actually, that's terrifying that nothing is being said.
Exactly. Because, yeah, that's exactly how it would have been spun. Clark County Public Administrator Robert Tells, 45, has been accused of killing investigative reporter Jeff German, 69, earlier this month. Also a big thing, Project Veritas is being sued for investigative journalism.
That's terrifying.
It is. Continuing on. In a jailhouse interview, he refused to talk about the case, but insisted he now lives his life doing good for others. Tales was arrested on September 7th after DNA evidence found under German's fingernails allegedly matched his. The straw hat and bloodied shoes the suspect was caught wearing on surveillance was also found in Tell's home. German was found stabbed to death outside his home on September 3rd after he extensively reported on Tell's. Prosecutors have accused the public official of lying in wait after he reported on an alleged inappropriate relationship with a staffer. Now, once again, as we saw with Brandt and him getting out days later on a $50,000 bond because after murdering a child by running them over while intoxicated and fleeing the scene, this one just gets better.
Oh, great.
Why don't you read this one, Bob?
Democrat official charged with stabbing to death Las Vegas journalist who exposed his affair could continue drawing his $130,000 salary for months despite darning evidence against him.
How does that make you feel?
It really, really cheeses my onions.
Yeah, but let's read it on. But yeah, of course, so continuing on. Tell faces murder charge in connection. However, the administrator will remain in his elected role and will continue to receive $130,000 salary until another person is elected.
Yeah, I think you should if you're under an investigation like that, they could at least pause your money, and if you come out free and all, then they'll continue it on.
I think that's pretty much, that's how it should be. But that's not. Of course, that's not how it works. Because the Democrats, they believe in everything for me and nothing for you. Democratic Clark County Commissioner Tick Skirblum said the only action he believed the commission could take could be to order a recall vote. Or, pause the money and, see, that's what's stupid. That's what's so stupid about it. There's nothing we can do. Obviously there is, you choose not to do it. The Democrat failed to win a re-election after several stories by German 69 exposed the turmoil in his office and claimed he had an affair with an employee. He denied accusations, says the complaints were from disgruntled old-timers. So he already failed. Why not just remove him and put the next best person?
Oh, because that's too easy, and we can't have the actual people. We can't have actual people doing their jobs when obviously things are going wrong in the world.
Mush, 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 mush.
Sorry about that.
But yeah, that's how it is. It's really sad and annoying and hilarious at the same time. Once again, switch the parties, this would be nonstop. Talk about all the fake hate, hoax, crimes, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like the pole rope?
Yeah, like that. The pole rope that oh no, it's a noose in this NASCAR guy's place. No! Juicy Smouye. And the big thing about all of this is, what was it also, like Facebook is getting in big trouble.
What happened?
Apparently they're going in against a suit where Zuckerberg himself, not Facebook, but Zuckerberg himself paid $400 million to Democratic campaigns not using the correct way.
What do you mean?
Like they're at 4013C or something. Like it's basically nonprofit organization versus something else, and he didn't sign up for the correct one. So biggest election fraud, not election fraud, but the tampering and all that ever. But no one hears about it. No one I know talked about it, and I didn't even know about it until I randomly came across it. But once again, imagine if it had been a Republican.
Yeah, there really is a two-tiered system here.
Yep. Once again, I'm betting this crazy Brandt guy did what he did because he heard Biden saying they're coming to destroy us all. And he sits there on Twitter. He's an NPC. He listens to news and gargles it all up. He doesn't have any thoughts of his own. And it's terrifying. And once again, the riots are coming back. I mean, what was that thing?
Oh, the Wawa place.
Yeah, basically 100 or so teens just ran into a place and started destroying it because, why not everything's being destroyed around us. But no, there is no inflation. There is no crime. You don't need guns to protect yourself, which I imagine this 18-year-old kid could have protected himself. But at the same point in time, he's not carrying around a rifle. But, as they say, but the whole thing is he's an adult, but he can't carry a pistol, which I'm betting if he had one, he could have defended himself from the crazy guy running him down in an SUV. Let that settle in again. He can't carry a gun. He could carry a rifle, but no, he's not going to carry. How crazy would it be? How much, even if it was legally allowed to carry a rifle for defense, they'd be screaming and insane. Oh my God, they're Republican. But because he couldn't defend himself, he got run over and killed. Nothing he could do. And then the drunk, crazed man just drove off and is out on bail. Perfectly fine, perfectly free to go wherever he wants. And the man accused, who probably gonna get convicted of killing a reporter for proving that he was doing bad things that made sure he didn't get reelected, he's still getting his pay. He's still getting more money to him per month. Once again, no, he's still getting his $130,000 salary for months, which is more than most people I know make, period. So, it's hilarious.
The hypocrisy. Well, this is why you gotta vote him out.
Yep, so remember, November is coming, and you best go down and vote. Anyways, that'll be the end of this little video. If you like this video, then check the like button and subscribe for more.
ENSane.
And I will see you all later. Bye, everyone.
Bye.